Hey, this is Gray Fox.
And I'm Vixen.
And welcome to another Battlbox review. This one is Mission
34.
Mission 34.
It is the BOB box.
BOB, Bob.
Bug out bag or best of
Battlbox. So, this is the new welcome box.
Yeah, which is really cool. I mean, we really liked the last welcome box, but I think this one is really pretty awesome. So everybody that's signing up from here on will get this box, and this is pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. I gotta say, I'm really excited about this box. So let's dig into it.
Okay.
Cool.
And just so everybody knows, if he seems a little not as enthusiastic, it's because he's getting over a nasty flu.
Yeah, I was sick as a dog can be.
Yeah.
For the last almost week, and really bad the last couple, actually 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, it's been close to 2 weeks, but this is the most voice you've had in days.
In probably 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, I kept trying to get him to say, "I am Batman."
I am Batman.
He wasn't doing it back then.
No.
Now he wants to do it, of course, but he doesn't sound like Batman anymore.
Yeah, it happens.
So, should we dive right into the box?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so starting with the basic box, the $24.99 cost. So up first we have the Self-Reliance Outfitters Mini Inferno.
The Mini Inferno is a Dave Canterbury product, of which we got to meet him at Blade Show this past year.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He's a really super nice guy. So these are the wafers. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and they're like a plastic coated fiber fill. So you just tear a little bit of it and then fluff it out, and they'll take a spark, and they burn for a good long time, probably a good 15 minutes, so you can get a nice fire started. So these are fantastic. We've actually gotten these before, but it's a consumable product. I think I've used them all, so it's nice to have another set of them.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep. Very cool.
Okay, so that is a $7.99 value, which is nice. It's plenty affordable, and
I like that it comes in this sealed tin, and these are, you can, once they're gone, you can reuse these tins for a ton of stuff.
Right,
So,
right.
very cool.
So next up we have Backpacker's Pantry, Louisiana Red Beans and Rice.
So Backpacker's Pantry, they make really good stuff. And this is the red beans and rice, which is right up my alley. I like red beans and rice. And this comes with you create a little spicy Cajun sauce when you make this, which is delicious. So yeah, so ideally, being a bug out bag, this is set up to be like a 72-hour bag or a 3-day bag. And if you parse this out, you can make it last 3 days if you had to. But reality, I mean, there's technically two servings in here. But if you think about it, you can go, 7 days without food. So it's not like you have to have the food in 72 hours, but it sure is nice to keep your energy up and keep you going. But
I want a couple, but
yeah, I pick up a few of these, but they make all sorts of different flavors, and they're really, really good. In reality, one MRE will suffice a little bit better than something like this, but this is pretty cool. And they are delicious. The Backpacker's Pantry makes really good stuff. So.
I'm actually anxious to try a few of them. I'm not sure that red beans and rice are up my alley.
No, their stroganoff is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beef stroganoff with mushrooms. It's really good.
That's definitely more up my alley.
Yep. Excuse me.
So that is a $4.50 value, which is pretty cool.
Pricey. Yeah.
Well, if you do make it into 2 portions, I mean, $2.25 per portion.
No, I just mean they're pricey in comparison to what we should have done is our, what was that sporting goods store that just closed?
Oh, Sports Authority.
They had these things on ridiculous discount sale.
Yeah, we should have picked up a whole bunch at that time.
Yeah, by the time we got back to pick them up, they were gone.
Hindsight.
But, yep. Hindsight.
Oh well. So next up we have Battlbox Flashlight.
Okay, so this is the Battlbox Tactical Flashlight. I know what this is. I already put a battery in it. We've got quite a few of these actually from different people. Look familiar with the orange button on the back?
We have quite a few of those.
Yeah, so this is Battlbox labeled. It does have a Cree bulb. I did throw a battery in it.
So you can never have too
It's
many.
got a strobe and a regular, and then you just pull it out to focus it. It's not going to be as bright or as effective as, say,
Olight?
an Olight, but it is a Cree bulb, and it is plenty bright, and it's nice and compact, so you can tuck it away anywhere. And you know, it's better to have this light than any other light, right? Than no light.
Absolutely.
And it has a nice clip on it, and it's functional.
Yep. So you can never have too many flashlights. During Hurricane Irma, we lost power for 6 days, and I had flashlights stashed pretty much in every room, multiple flashlights.
And lanterns.
And so I was reaching for a flashlight. I mean, they were pretty much everywhere. There's no such thing as too many flashlights in a situation like that.
No, it just comes in handy.
Yeah.
We've got a ton of them. In fact, I don't even know where they all are. We should probably get them all together and make sure we check all the batteries. But we've got a ton of flashlights.
Yeah, yeah. And we still have them stashed all over the house.
They are all over the place. So yeah, no, but definitely a cool addition to the bag, and I think the price on it was negligible, like $10 or something.
Yeah, it's $9.99. So that was the value of that.
You're not going to buy an Olight for $10, that's for sure.
No, no.
So no, it's definitely an appreciated product in a bug out bag.
Oh yeah. Okay, so next up we have the Survival Frog Tact Bivy.
Okay, so this is the Tact Bivy, or Tactical Bivy. I think Tact Bivy. Yeah.
I love that little frog.
Has a little frog on the bottom of it. So what this is, and I'm not going to completely unroll it because
we'll never get it back.
I've seen people try to get it back in, and there's just no way. So it's an orange sleeping bag type. Excuse me. This is going to suck with the coughing. But it has a mylar inside, so the silver inside. And it rolls out to be almost like I think almost a 6.5 foot sleeping bag type bivy. Which you could stake out the front and make it into kind of like a tent to sleep in if you had to. But being as it's mylar on the inside that's silver, it'll reflect your temperature and your heat. And if you were to tent stake up the front and make like a pyramid of the front, and you had a fire in front of it, it would reflect that heat from the fire down into the bivy itself.
Okay.
So really cool product. I'll throw a picture of it unrolled around here somewhere. But I'm not going to do it because we pay for our box and I use all of my gear, and I'm not going to screw it up so I can't use it again. So yeah, but very cool, nice and compact. Definitely a nice emergency bivy.
That's cool.
Yep.
And it's plenty big. I mean, you know, I'm 5'2", so
yeah,
you know, it's way more than I need.
Yeah, it's pretty good size.
But you're 6 foot, and it's plenty for you.
Well, Curran got into his, and he's got to be 6'2", 6'3".
I think he's 6'3".
He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the pictures of me standing next to him, I'm like...
Yeah, he's like... Yeah. That's funny.
Anyway, last up in the basic box, F2O Water Drop 5-pack.
So these are a really, really cool product. What they are is they're osmosis water filters. So you can throw them into a rainwater or any fresh water source that comes in. It comes with a nice Ziploc bag. I think there's 5 of them in here. Let me get one out. And so you just throw this in the water, in any sitting water, and it'll, through osmosis, it'll fill itself up. And then they come with these little straws with the piercing end, like a Capri Sun.
Like a little juice box?
And they actually have an orange flavoring to them, and they have electrolytes and all the other good stuff in them, as well as filtering the water out to make it clean. Oh, sorry guys and gals. But anyways, so it has some flavor to it. I've heard that if you leave them too long, like 12 hours or so, that they lose a lot of their flavor because there's just too much water in there. But 8 hours is kind of the way to go. But you can get water in there in less time, you just don't get as much. But 8 hours is kind of your premium time on these. So they do take a little while to fill up properly, 8 hours, but if you're going to leave them overnight, then you have water the next morning. That's fantastic. Not only that, but you don't have to do any filtration other than you know, you don't have to be mixing stuff or adding pills and refiltering and do all sorts of stuff. You throw the bag in, you take the bag out, you pop it with a straw, or you tear it open and fill your canteen, and you're good to go. Yeah. So that's pretty slick. Yeah. I like these a lot. I think they're cool. I'd like to see if they have other flavors. These that came, there's 5 of them, and they're orange flavored. So.
Who doesn't like orange flavor though?
Yeah, no, orange is good, but I like fruit punch better. I'd like to see if they have fruit punch.
Okay. All right, so that's everything that's in the basic box. The $24.99 cost. It has a value of $51.46.
These will definitely go in like every bug out bag, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they're really awesome.
Yep. So it says the value is $51.46, but really, if you're in a situation where you need this stuff, I mean, it's
fairly invaluable, right?
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the advanced box, the $49.99 cost, which, by the way, the value of the basic box is already more than that.
Right.
So up first, we have the Battlbox Camp Bottle Set with Bail.
Okay. So this is the camp bottle set. For those of you who have been with Battlbox for a while, excuse me, you'll notice that we got something similar to it a while ago, which was the Dave Canterbury set. And I have since bought the rest of that set because they make additions to it. But this is a, so you have a cup, you have a bottle, you have a bail, or some people call them fish spreaders, and you have a lid. So essentially for the bail, once you open this up, you can hook it inside of here, and then you can hang it from a makeshift, you know, tripod or an actual tripod or whatever you want. Cook it right over a fire, and then when you're done cooking it, you can pop the lid on, and then it actually has a strainer in the lid, so you can strain the extra water out, and that lid fits really well. The only thing I wish that this lid had was cutouts for the bail, so you could have the lid on with the bail on at the same time, which I believe the Dave Canterbury set does do. But it's still awesome. Not only that, but you pop the lid on, it'll keep stuff nice and warm, and it's very cool. It actually has you could actually hang it from that lid because the lid sits in there nice and tight. You see that? Yeah. It doesn't, it's not like gonna drop out. That won't work for this, but I mean, I guess you could hook it backwards like that.
Right.
And then hang it from the lid. Yeah. Okay. So you could. I didn't even think of that till now. So yeah, so that would work. I don't see it falling off or anything because that lid is on there nice and tight. Right. So yeah, let me hook this back up. There we go. And then it comes with this nice big bottle with the Battlbox logo on it. And then, doesn't look like they put a coating inside. Maybe they did. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The problem is if you have a bottle that has the coating inside, use the bottle to heat water up. That rubber coating on the inside will melt. I don't know. I don't think it does.
One. No.
Yeah. So you can technically use that to boil water in as well.
That's cool. So
a lot of people are comparing this to the Dave Canterbury kit, which, mind you really can't do because the price is so different.
Well, the price on this one is $29.95.
Right. So just for giggles, I'll show you the Dave Canterbury kit. This fits kind of nice and neat within this bag. It does rattle at first until you get everything in there into the bag. And you cinch it down tight. Then it doesn't rattle as much. It's not very loud. So it's not bad once you cinch it down. So just for comparison's sake, for a kit that's easily 4 or 5 times as much, this is the Dave Canterbury kit.
Okay, so right there, automatically it's unfair because it comes with a cute little carry.
I had to buy it separate.
Okay, we did mention that we bought all the pieces, right?
So this is their bale that you can buy separate, because the Battlebox you just got. I think we just got the bottle and the cup.
Right.
Yep. So we bought the bale, and then
in
of
fact,
course
that's kind of why we decided to check out what else came with that kit. Was because we didn't have the bale, so we definitely wanted the bale, and then we're like, oh wait, it comes with this and this and this too.
Yep.
You know, let's get
so you can get this cooker for it, so you can have like a wood fire underneath it, and again it all sits together. See, this is the cap I was talking about that they have, where it has the cutouts for the bale, which mind you could do that if you wanted to the other lid. It's pretty simple. Then this is their bottle, which is shorter and stubbier, and then this is their cup. Honestly, I think I like the Battlebox cup a little bit better, I think. But anyways, so it's very, very similar as far as the kit goes. The difference being is that you're paying a huge premium for the Dave Canterbury set, which, mind you, is a nice set, and it's worth having.
And we
and I
did
like
buy
it.
all of the accessories for it.
Right. And honestly, I haven't even used this kit yet. But anyways, so I like it. I like the bag, and I like all that other stuff. But the Battlebox kit for the price of $30 is freaking game on. You know, that's a great set for the price. So I like it.
Yeah. All right, and then next up in the advanced box we have the Exotac Poly Striker.
Okay, so Exotac is a cool company. I got to spend time with the people that run that company when I was at Blade Show.
Really nice people.
Really nice. Do you remember his name? I don't remember his name either. But anyways, this is the Polytech Striker. The striker is built into the handle. It pops right out. It has a nice U shape for the striker, and then it just so it's a nice light waterproof striker that you can use you know, for starting any sort of fires. And it's like I said, it's waterproof, and it doesn't weigh anything, and it's super tiny. And it has the striker included in it. And Exotac makes good products. It'll spark really hot. It actually came in this. So the Poly Striker is really pretty cool. I like a really large ferro rod. I like a 6-inch ferro rod, thick one. Those are kind of the ones that, for me, I like those the best. I get the best spark off of them. But for an emergency, this would be just fine.
Right.
So very cool.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so that's everything that was in the advanced box. So with the basic and the advanced, the value is $95.36, excuse me, for a cost of $49.99.
Nice.
That's great. So we're almost double. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So moving on to the Pro Box, the $99.99 cost. We have the 72-hour 45-liter bug-out bag. Now, everybody should know by now, I love a bag.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about it, honey?
Sure. So to start with, there's like multiple carry options with this. So you have dual handles on the top for tossing it around. You kind of open it up a little bit so you can see the veneer of it. It has a side carrying handle for carrying it almost like a briefcase or a weapon case. And then it has the front pocket here. So you can, almost like an admin type pocket. It's pretty deep. You could put a water thing in there if you needed to. But a nice huge pocket.
Separate pocket over here too, also in the front.
Yep, there's another pocket in the front here. And you can get those admin pouches that you could tuck right into that pocket, which are kind of nice. And then you have the main compartment, which you get to from the side. Yeah. That's a nice, big, huge pocket with a secondary, well, no, just a, oh yeah, it's got a secondary, like padded pocket, so you can put a laptop in here. See that? Secondary pocket here. Yep. And then it has another set of straps for if you want to put it on these D-rings to carry it for a shoulder carry. And then the thing that I thought that was really trick with this bag was the fact that on the back, if you unzip it, that's where the shoulder straps are, which is pretty cool. And then you just roll this up. Pardon me while I roll it up for a second. And it has a clip to clip this in here, and then you have your shoulder straps, which are nicely sewn in all the way across. It has your breather plate here so that you get some airflow beyond. It has a waist cinch to keep your, keep it tight around your waist. They usually ride a little high, but which is good. And it has your D-rings for hooking stuff up. You can put, a water filtration bottle in there and run it through if you had to. It also has cinches on the front here if you wanted to cinch something on, like a bedroll or something like that. So it's pretty cool. It's a really nice bag for what it is. It's definitely something that, we would use.
Right.
So very cool. Very nice bag. Well worth it.
Yeah.
There's a little Velcro patch here for your, your oorah patches. So very cool. Nice bag, nice and big. They were able to keep the prices down by, basically using a generic style company versus like a Maxpedition or a 511 or whatever. I mean, with this bag, if it had Maxpedition or 511 stamped on it, you're talking, a few $100.
More than $69.99.
Yeah, you're talking a couple $100 easy, $200-300. So very cool product.
Yeah.
And something that we'll definitely use.
Right.
I will spray it to waterproof it, of course. But other than that, it's very cool. And you can add a whole bunch of stuff to it with all the straps and extra ways of, hooking stuff to it.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. And so next up in the Pro Box, we have the fish trap, $14.99 value.
So this is a nice lightweight fish trap. And how this works is you just pop this out. And then there's your fish trap. Didn't mean to smack you.
You didn't.
So you go in here and you put your food in this little pouch here for the fish. And the fish go in these holes, these 4 holes that are all the way around. And once they get in, they kind of nibble at the food and they have a hard time getting out. So this is great for catching bait fish, regular fish, freshwater fish, saltwater fish, whatever. It'll work good for all that stuff. So really cool trap. And it has a little side zipper here for opening it up to get your fish out once you get your stuff caught.
That's good, because it would suck to have to like reach in and grab the fish.
Yeah, no, I mean you can. I've seen crab traps that are very similar to this too.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, very cool. And it packs up nice and tight, and it weighs nothing. So just an umbrella style opening trap, and good to go for quick catching food and very little effort on your part.
Right.
You know.
That's cool.
Yep.
All right, so the value of the Pro Box, which is everything in the basic, everything in the advanced, everything in the Pro, it cost you $99.99, but the value is $180.34. That's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. It's very awesome.
Okay, so now we're finally at the Knife of the Month Club.
So I noticed we got this cool sticker this month, which is the original Knife of the Month Club sticker.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because Battlebox is the original Knife of the Month Club.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay, so the Knife of the Month this month is the Tops Knives Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft Knife. So
it's one of the tops that I was missing that I really, really wanted. And I'm super stoked that we got it.
Okay, so just a word here about this. It's a Battlebox exclusive color.
Yeah, the brown. So so it comes with a real basic sheath, which the sheath is fine with the plastic insert, but I definitely want something better than this. So I'll be getting. I actually have a friend making a leather one, which I'll do a video on that so you can see it. But the exclusive color is this brown finish that they put on the blade itself. It's really, really cool. The handles were natural. They didn't have any stain to them at all. So I went in with a mocha stain to stain it to kind of match this brown, and it turned out really, really cool. I like it a lot. I like the color. It looks good with the red liners. And I like how it all kind of matches and goes brown. Stays with the theme.
Yeah. So it came natural, which, you know, we love tops. We really love tops, and we love Battlebox too, but the natural we couldn't live with, so.
No, and it has a bow drill divot here, and it has a ferro rod strike here at the bottom of the handle. But in reality, I think that this is the best balanced fixed blade field knife that you can buy. And that's, I realize that it's my opinion and I'm a little biased towards tops, but I'm telling you, the balance in your hand and the way it feels is just amazing. It just is just an incredible, incredible knife. I would say probably one of the best knives made is this knife right here. So, excuse me. So those of you who are able to get this knife, you lucked out this month.
Yeah.
Because it's just phenomenal.
Right.
Now, realizing that anybody who signs up for Battlebox from this point forward will be able to get this knife. It's pretty awesome.
Right.
So yeah, and it's a Battlebox exclusive color, and you can do whatever you want to the handles you want. It's pretty phenomenal. So I am super stoked and super happy that we got the Brothers of Bushcraft knife.
So does it rank in your top 10 knives of all time?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I thought so.
Yeah, I think it's probably top 3 fixed blades knives ever made.
Okay.
Yeah, is this Brothers of Bushcraft. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Very awesome knife.
All right, so the value of that knife is $149.99, which is the cost of the entire box, $149.99.
Yeah, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, so it's like you bought a knife and you got all this cool stuff on top of that.
Right.
Or you could look at it the other way around. You bought all that cool stuff and then you got the free knife. The value of everything is $330.33.
Yeah, this is an incredible box.
Yeah.
Everything in here is fantastic. There were a couple of repeat items, but they're repeat items that you need to have.
Right. But also we have to keep in mind that this is going to be the new welcome box.
Right.
So anybody coming on board is going to get all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have all the stuff that, you know, is a repeat to them because they didn't get it before.
Exactly. Exactly. So fantastic. I think they hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Just a really, really nice box.
Yep.
They did a great job. So on that note, outside of the box, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would say that, and mind you, once again, we pay for our boxes, okay? So everything that we get, we use. Everything we get is something that we've paid our hard-earned money for. And so if it sucked, I would tell you it sucked. I think you guys have heard me say certain things have sucked before.
Yeah, and you could usually tell, you know, by our enthusiasm level on some
Right.
items,
Other than me not
more so
feeling
than
good,
others.
but yeah, this box is awesome.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Great new welcome box. So on a side note, yeah, I wish my voice wasn't so screwy. I just wanted to first off say Merry Christmas to all of you, and Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah and all that good stuff.
And Kwanzaa for anybody that celebrates Kwanzaa.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know who you are, but hey, shoot me a message, please, because I'm so curious about it.
Right? Yeah. I'm not. I could care less about it, but Happy Kwanzaa either way. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. I was contemplating the other day and going through some of my orders that I've had throughout the years.
Yeah.
And I realized that I've made axes for every branch of military service, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. I realized that I've made axes for several businesses, university presidents, to IT professionals, to gamers, to you name it, we've made axes for them.
Police officers, border patrol,
firemen,
yeah,
just about everything. EMS, yep. And we've got, I mean, I've got axes in, you know, in Kabul, in Iraq, in Afghanistan, just about all 50 contingent states.
Yeah.
You know, it's just about, including Alaska and Hawaii, which would be in the 50. But I've had axes jump out of airplanes with guys. I've had, you know, you name it, I've had it. But what a wild trip, right? All because we do a decent amount of art, we care about our product, and I can put a hell of an edge on a blade.
Right.
You know, I mean, and that's pretty phenomenal. The support that you guys have given us to allow us to put these products out, and the trust that you have in our products to go out there and use them in the field is just awesome. And it really warms my heart to know that you make a good product, you charge a fair price, you know, well, more than fair price, and you know, and we're able to continue to do it.
Right.
You know, and that's just awesome.
Yep.
And the best part about it is we've been able to provide a lot of money to a lot of different organizations that need help. Right. We've been able to. I mean, we don't do this. Our business, Lifebox Tactical, is, I mean, it's not a non-profit, but we don't take any profit from it.
No.
It's all used to help people, and that's what we do it for. Is it's a way for us to give back to the military, law enforcement, fire department, whatever we can, those communities and those people that mean the world to me. Most of you know that I was in the Marine Corps, but what I did in the Marine Corps, in comparison to what these guys have to go through these days, was nothing. It's just nothing in comparison. I mean, I'm proud of my service. I'm proud of what I was able to do. I don't really care for what these guys are going through now. I mean, I got buddies now that have been back and forth to Afghanistan 7 times, and that's just amazing to me. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah, and some of these young kids coming back that, you know, have literally been blown up and survived.
There's a ton of them, man. A ton of them. So all respect goes out to them, and law enforcement, fire department, EMS, any of you who put on a uniform on every day and just volunteer essentially because the money isn't there. You're basically volunteering to do this job. You're doing it because it's what's in your heart, and that
to serve others.
Yeah, and that means the world to me. Yeah. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas, stay safe, and Happy New Year. I love all you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Stay foxy, my friends.
Stay foxy.
That was the vixen.
See ya.
See ya.